The wind whipped through the treetops as 4 friends settled into their campsite for the night. Mark, Alex, Sam, and Emily had pitched their tents in a small clearing deep in the woods, far from any other campers. It was the perfect isolated spot for a fun weekend getaway. "I call the tent by the fire pit," said Sam, dumping her backpack on the designated patch of flattened grass. The others chose spots around the crackling campfire, eager to start cooking s'mores. As the sky darkened, they roasted marshmallows and told spooky stories fueled by flashlight beneath the stars. Mark described a local legend about a hermit who lived in these very woods, luring hikers off the trail with ghostly singing never to be seen again. Even Emily, usually the fearless one, shivered at the creepy tale. By midnight, conversation slowed as exhaustion took over. One by one, they zipped themselves into their individual tents for the night. Mark drifted off to sleep, gazing at shadows dancing on the inside of his tent roof above. And hours later, he was jolted awake by a strange rustling sound right outside his tent. Mark lay frozen, heart racing as he strained to hear over the howling wind. Then came an odd scraping, like branches being dragged across the taut fabric walls. Suddenly, a dark silhouette loomed into view, hovering right outside the entrance. Mark held his breath, paralyzed with sheer primal terror. 2 glowing orbs that could only be eyes peered straight at him through the thin nylon barrier separating them. As the silhouette slowly started unzipping the tent flap with spindly fingers, Mark found his voice in a scream that shattered the night. "Guys, help! Something's out here." The others burst from their tents, bleary-eyed and panicked, just as the flap was wrenched fully open. But nothing was there. Only darkness and swirling leaves greeted their flickering flashlight. "What happened?" asked Alex shakily. "I saw something at my tent with glowing eyes," insisted Mark through chattering teeth. "It was trying to get in." Sam and Emily scanned the pitch-black woods, hearts pounding. Maybe it was just a deer, offered Sam, though she didn't quite believe it. No one felt much like sleeping after the disturbing encounter. The 4 huddled together by the feeble firelight, jumping at every strange crackle or rustle carried on the wind through the woods. As dawn's first light filtered through the trees, frayed nerves started to calm. "We're all just freaked from the scary stories," soothed Emily. "I'm sure there's a rational explanation." That's when Mark noticed the odd marks in the dirt by his tent, claw-like indentations dragging away into the dark underbrush. The others went pale at the indisputable evidence of something ominous prowling their camp under cover of night. "Let's just pack up and get out of here," said Alex shockingly. They broke camp with record speed, keeping eyes on the looming forest at all times. That evening back home, Mark couldn't stop obsessively searching local news articles for any reports of strange animal attacks in the area. At the bottom of a year-old article, one line made his blood run cold. Authorities continue to investigate the mysterious disappearance of hiker Jim Parker, last seen near Big Tree Trail 3 years ago. Foul play is suspected. A trail led right to where they'd camped. He showed the others and they all fell silent, vividly recalling the gouging claw marks left imprinted in the dirt by Mark's tent. Whatever was living in those woods, it was evidently not afraid to confront humans. Try as they might to convince themselves otherwise, the four friends knew deep down they had narrowly escaped encountering the fate of Jim Parker that terrifying night in the tent. His restless spirit seemed to linger in the rustling trees, a grim warning of undisclosed dangers lying in wait for those foolish enough to camp alone in the pitch black forest. From that point on, none of them ever ventured into the woods after dark again.